Good day, students. Today I am going to take lesson number 3, Jainism and Buddhism of history. Here we have to study about the causes that led to rise of Jainism and Buddhism in the 6th century BC. So, in the 6th century BC, the Aryan settlement expanded to the east and there was a rapid economic, social, political changes in the society. At some places, kingdoms were on the rise and materialism and spiritualism both exist side by side. The people in the later Vedic period began to use implements and tools made up of irons, and agriculture became their main important occupations. The expansion resulted in war between different tribes, and in this war, the larger and the most powerful tribes defeated the smaller one. And many types of kingdoms arises and numbers of janpadas join together to form bigger and more powerful independent kingdoms called Mahajanpadas. I could say the 6th century BC is regarded as an important epoch in world history, which saw the emergence of thinkers like Zoroaster in Paris, Confucius in China, and Mahavir and Gautam Buddha in India. There are some sources which give us information about the Jainism and the Buddhism. Some of the sources are the Angas. The Angas are Jain script, popularly known as the Angamas, which what comes out from the mouth of the lords. It is generally accepted that whenever Lord Mahavir taught after gaining omniscience, was compelled by his disciple in 12 parts called Angas. Sanskrit word for part, and these Angas are collectively known as Dwash Sangi. The foremost of these Angas is known as Acharang Sutra. It is said that Angas and Upa-Angas were not written for a very long time, and they were orderly passes by the religious leader to the disciples. Disciple means to the students. The second is Pitakas, that is the most important literary work of the Buddhist, and Tripitakas means 3 baskets of Buddhist canons. At the same time, the earliest writing of these texts were taken on long, narrow leaves that were stitched together and bounded in bunches and stored in baskets. Here, the Vinaya Pitakas, which deal with the rules and regulations with the Buddhist promulgate from the monks, and the Sutta Pitakas comprise the discourse of Buddha on various occasions, and Abhidhamma Pitakas deals with Buddhist philosophy, describing things like the working of human mind and the art of matter. The Jataks Vedya, Jataks refer to the tales which describe the previous birth of Buddha in both human and animal forms. So, these are the sources which give us information about the religions. Now, the most important things is what are the causes that gave rise to the Jainism and Buddhism. First and foremost cause is reaction against ritualisms. Religious ceremonies by then have become very expensive beyond the means of ordinary people, and some priests hardly realize the suffering of the peoples, common men, and this gave rise to faith that were simple and inexpensive. Now people want to have a religion which was inexpensive and very simple, so they looked for another religion like Jainism and Buddhism. At the same time, there was corruption in the religions, and in order to extract money, the priest encouraged ordinary people to perform yagnas and conduct household rites beyond that means, which I have already told that it was very expensive, so they start moving and want to have another types of religion which could be very simple and inexpensive. Rigid caste systems, the division of the society in Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras has become very rigid, and it did not allow the people to or social mobilities among the peoples. One caste, people of one caste could not mix with people of another caste, especially the higher and the lower caste was there. So interchange of religion was impossible. Difficult language. and most of us Sanskrit was the language that was being used at times. It was a very difficult language. Most of the people were unable to understand it. So they want to have a language, the common language, in which they could understand whatever was being given to them. So the peoples found it difficult to understand Sanskrit, and therefore many people began to look to an alternative religious that they could understand in a better way. Political situation were there. In the 16th century BC, Magad was ruled by Bimbisara and later by Ajatasattu, and both these rulers were liberals and tolerants. They too were free from Brahmic influences and condemned certain social evil in their kingdoms. When the opportunity came, they patronized both Jainism and Buddhism. Agriculture economy was there. Agriculture, killing of animals to perform sacrifice were against the interest of the peoples. And the use of iron had made the animal drawn plowings popular. So they want the agriculture became the main occupations. And since they want to avoid the killing of animals, they moved to the agriculture forms, and both Jainism and Buddhism was there, which was preaching the value of non-violence and against animal sacrifice. So people start moving to getting converted in Jainism and Buddhism. Now let us talk about Jainism. The doctrines of Jains were prescribed by Sant and or Acharyas called Tritankaras. 23rd Tritankaras preside Mahabir, and the first Tritankaras was Reshav Dev. The 23rd was Parushu Nath. Now Vardhaman Mahavir. Mahavir was the 24th and the last of the three Tankaras. He made Jainism popular and systematic. That is why Mahabir is considered as the founder of Jainism. Mahabir was born in Kundagrams near Vaisali in Bihar in the second half of 16th century BC, and his father was the chief of a Kshatriya clans, and his mother Trishala belongs to the royal family of Lichavis. Mahabir received his earlier educations in all specialized branches and said to have been very brave and saved his colleagues from dangers. For this deed of bravery, he was called Mahabir. Vardhaman means prosperity, and he got absorbed in spiritual pursuit from his early childhood. He was married to Yasodha, and this was done in order to divert his attention from asceticism, and at the age of 13, after the death of his parents, he renounced the world and roamed about as an ascetic, practicing severe penance for 12 years. And he subdued his desire and became Jina, or the conqueror. His followers came to be known as the Jains, and those who have conquered the desire. The preaching of Mahabir, main teaching of Jainism, are the 5 vows. They are called non-violence, not stealing, not to tell lie, and not possessing any property, and practicing chastity. There are the 9 truths also, and according to the 9 truths, beside the 5 vows and other general doctrines, they have the 9 truths, like the Jiva, that is living thing, Ajiva, non-living thing, Punya, that is result of good deed, Pap, sin, Asrav, that is good deed, Sanvar, that is hindrance in the way of karma, Bandha, that is bondage, and Nirjara, destruction of karma, and Moksha, salvation. The doctrines of Jainism were the 3 Ratnas, and according to the 3 Ratnas means we can attain moksha, and the 3 Ratnas are also called the 3 joys, which mean the right feet, right knowledge, and right contacts. According to Jains, the karma believes in karma theory of Hinduism, and then one should be responsible for one's own karma or one's own deed. It has been said, as he sow, so shall you reap. Equality is there, lays stress on equality between man and woman, as well as between man and man. He prays universal brotherhood and consider all men equal irrespective of their caste and creed. Eternal soul, Mahabir believe in the immortality of the soul, that is Atma. He said the body died but not the soul. Salvation means moksha. Jain believe that in salvation of freedom from the circle of birth and rebirth. This can be achieved only by leading an austere life, the saintly life based on non-violence and self-denial. Belief in penance. Penance means meditations, means you have to meditate and you have to die of starvations called santra or silikhana was considered a virtue. Jainism lays stress on severe penance that very few people could lead such an austere life. The Jainism was also got spread in different parts because of the royal patronage. Royal patronage means the different kings of different kingdom patronized Jainism. Now, what are the causes? The causes, the local dialects were there. The people could speak in local language so that everybody could understand the preaching of Jainism. Royal patronage, as I have already told, that it was patronized by the many rulers like the Chulukyas ruler, the Rashtrakutas were there who patronized Jainism. Thus, there were many devoted or saint who also helped in the spread of Jainism, like Kalka Acharya. Appeal to the people, since it based on non-violence, it appealed to the peoples, and as I have already told you that people were looking for a different religion, so they start moving to these religions. But it got divided into two sects, that is the Svetambras and the Digambras. The Svetambras are the Jain who wear the white clothes and their remains in Magadh and covered their face with a small white cloth to avoid killing of the tiniest of insect or germs that may enter their mouth. The Digambras were there and they were sky-clad and did not believe in covering the body. According to Digambras, living without clothes signified detachment from worldly pleasure, means they want to leave the worldly pleasures and want to have a saintly life. Jainism also have a great impact on the political aspect of India, social and religious life of the people, and on the language and literatures, on the art and architectures, and we could see many temples, Jains temples in different part of India. At the same time, Jainism also declines. The following were the factors that led to the decline of Jainism, because it practiced rigid austerity, and at the same time religions did not spread to foreign country. Jainism did not get much royal patronage for contemporary rulers, and though Jainism educate equality of man, it did not do away with totally with the high and the low position in society. So it led to the decline of Jainism. So this much of Jainism, dear students. Thank you.